Big up, big up, big up, everybody. Welcome to the stream. And we're going to talk about transfers. We're also going to talk about the game yesterday as well. Let me just sort this color out. It's just horrible. There you go. That's better. We're going to talk with fancy red. Yeah, we'll do the red. 1 second. There you go. We'll do the red. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about yesterday's game. And we are going to do a play rating today. It's going to be the first play rating of the season. So yeah, man. Let's get going. Yesterday, you know what? Let's talk about what happened yesterday. We'll just try and get the music on. Right. So yesterday, Liverpool, they had the youth side on for the first game. The actual team was Nyoni, Robertson, Stevenson, Tsimikas, McAllister, Jones, Elliott, Doak, Nunes, and Numanga. And the subs were Dans, Laffy, Kone, Lucky, Peshki, Kumars, and Pilling. And the goalkeeper, yeah, that was the team. So for me, obviously the standout stars, we've got bots in here at the moment. The standout stars yesterday for me was Naomi. I thought Naomi was absolutely outstanding yesterday. He played so good yesterday, Naomi. That's one for me. That's one player that Liverpool need to keep hold of, because he reminds me of a young version of Gravenberch. Yeah, absolutely outstanding yesterday. Naoni. Obviously, Namanga yesterday, he was the most exciting. Yeah, Rio. Yeah, he was good as well. Very, very good player, Rio. But listen, I don't think we should push him. I think we should let him get great organically. I don't want to see him playing a lot of games next season. You know, I know he's young. He's not even 18, and we know what happens when you push the players at that age. Usually, when they hit 25, they burn out, and we don't want that. I want longevity out of him. If I was Liverpool, I'd probably be looking to put a big clause, £500 million clause to get him. That's what I'd be doing if I was Liverpool. I'd get out clause. I fight, but it has to be 500 million. Because you know what's going to happen with him. And with Nyoni as well. With Nyoni was brilliant holding up the ball, and he was trapping back and doing the defensive duties as well. Brilliant player, brilliant DM. But with these two players, these stars, what's going to happen is they're going to start performing well, and then what's going to happen? You're going to start seeing people like the teams like Real Madrid and Barcelona come calling, and we don't want that. So what we need to do, we need to slap 500 million clauses on them, so they don't come and try and take our players. You get me? That's what I think anyway. We need to do that, because what's going to happen is they're going to come for them. And you know what it's like. We've had a history of doing it. We produce these good players. We're bringing these brilliant players, and what happens is, boom, Real Madrid, they wait for the contract to run out, and then they come for him. You get me? So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about yesterday. We're going to do two games, two reviews. 1 second. I'm going to see if the TOTO's available. Hold on. It's because TOTO's on holiday at the moment. If he wants to come on, he can come on if he wants to. I'll see what he does when he messages back. I'll give him the link. Let me just give him the link to see if he wants to come back. Come on. There you go. So guys, remember, like that video. funny how it's dead, isn't it? Rio. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think they're going to get him as well. I think United are going to get him. I think he was waiting for United. That's why he's stalling. And I think about it, yeah, we're going to get into that later on, but you think about that, yeah. They've put in a lesser bid than Newcastle. A lesser bid. You think about that. They've put in a lesser bid than Newcastle, yeah. And he still wants to go to United. That shows you that club ain't got no pull. That club's got no pull at all, Newcastle. No pull at all, man. No pull at all. So, you want to do the player ratings? We could do the player ratings, then we could talk about it later, yeah? So, let's do the player ratings. Let's do the player ratings from yesterday. This is from the first game, innit? This is from the first game. So, 1 second, let me just put this up here so I can customize it. There you go. So let's do the first game, and then what we'll do, we'll do the player ratings. You can rate them if you want to. I'll let you rate them because you're the only one talking in here today. So I'll let you do the player ratings. Right. So what you want to do for the first one? Let's start with the first game, yeah? I'll just fix the camera. Keeps playing up, man. There you go. Let's do the camera. Yeah, bless up to you as well. Big up to you, bro. We're doing the player ratings, so we're gonna let you play do the ratings right for the yesterday's game. You know, the first game. So let's do the play lineup. So the first one, let's start with the defense. So what you're giving, obviously I haven't got all the players on there. Let's just do the main ones. So what you said about Gomez, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the 2 games. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What we're gonna do the 2 games, yeah. We're gonna do the 2 games, and after we've done the 2 games, 1 second, we're gonna put them all together. You get what I'm trying to say? So basically, we're gonna do the players not by the matches. We're just gonna do all the players what played yesterday. So we're gonna do Naoni. We're gonna do all of these. What you see now, we're gonna do all of them. I don't want to do 2 player ratings, or rather just do 1. You get me? Just easier that way. 1 second. You know what I'm saying? So let's start with, well, who do you want to start with? Let's start with Naoni, okay? Let's start with Naoni. What are you giving Naoni? So these are the numbers for the players, okay? So we've got Wasteman, which is the worst one you could ever get. That's just basically crap. That's from 0 to 2. Poor, 2 to 4. 5 is standard. 5.5 is above standard. 6 is cool-ish. 6.5 is cool. 7 is whoa. That means ish. That means really good. Whoa is amazing, basically. 8 is dapper. That means that's good. 8.5 dapper. You know that. I don't know what these are on there for. 9 is Prince. That means you're like really up there at the top. 9.5 is King, and the Messiah. That means you at the top echelon is 10. Okay, so let's start with Naoni. What we're saying about Naoni? What we're saying about Naoni? Me, I think Naoni's gonna get a 10 for me. He's gonna get a Messiah. I thought he's playing midfield, and the way his pass completions were high as well. I saw some stats yesterday with his pass completions, but yesterday overall I thought he had a brilliant game. But for me, I'm gonna give him Messiah. What are you giving Naoni? Naoni. I'm giving him a Messiah. What do you guys think? Do you agree with that? Naoni with the Messiah. No one's saying that. I'm just going to put him there. Where is he? Naoni. I'm going to give him the Messiah. That's what I'm giving him. He was absolutely outstanding yesterday. Naone. Very impressed with him. I hope Liverpool hold on to him as well. 7. Oh, we got 7. Okay. So we got 7 for a spirit of LSE fans, AR. So you both done it at the same time. That's great. How did you do that both at the same time? That's mad. So I think it was. So what we'll do, we could bring it down to Prince if you want to 9. But I can't go lower than 9. I thought it was really, really good yesterday. If you're doing 7 and I'm doing 10, that means we're gonna meet in the middle. So we can put him at 8.5. You can put him at 8.5 if you want to. I think he was really, really good yesterday. Naone, really, really good. So let's go with Chiesa. What are you saying about Chiesa? What do you think Chiesa got? Chiesa. What are you saying about Chiesa? Chiesa. He didn't have much play yesterday though, did he? No, Chiesa. He come on as a sub as well, didn't he? Come on as a sub. So there weren't really much. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give Chiesa a 5. So the next one is, yeah, that's what I just get. Yeah, 5. So what you giving Robbo? What you giving Robertson? Robbo. I don't know about Robbo yesterday. He was did Robbo get injured yesterday? I thought he got a bit injured, Robbo. After this, guys, when we do this, we'll talk about what happened today regarding Newcastle and we know he's gonna pick we know who he's gonna pick. He's gonna pick Man United, but that doesn't mean we're not gonna get Sesko. I mean, that doesn't mean we're not gonna get Isaac. It doesn't mean nothing. It's nothing. We're still gonna get him. Here we go. They're all piling it now. Robbo. I might give Robbo. Just give him a 5. I might give him a 5 as well. Nah, I don't think Robbo was 8. I'm gonna give him a 5. I think 5 is more because I don't think he was all that. He looked like he was injured as well. You just gave him a 5, then now we're 8. Well, if you're going 8, yeah, and I'm going 5, we have to meet. Okay, put your hands up, right? Put a thumbs up if you think Robbo deserves more than a 5. Put it in the chat room quick. If you don't do it quick, I'm gonna mark him. Quick. Whoever thinks it was can we use Robertson makeshift hybrid LBC centre back? Nah, I wouldn't put him in a centre back, bro. I'm not putting him in a centre back, Robbo. Sorry. No way am I having Robbo in a centre back. He's too short. Anyway, I'm going to put Robbo as a 5.5. I'll put him as a 6. So Maya, no CJ today. Maya. So let's go to the next one. What we're saying about Mamadashvili. I think Mamadashvili was really good yesterday. I think he let a goal in, a few goals, but I thought his saves were good as well. Mamadashvili, I think he's a really good goalkeeper, and I think that I think Allison better watch out for his spot. You get me? Because Mama that's really wants it, innit? Obviously, Allison's the better keeper, but Mama that's really is really good. I think he's going to be good for us. It's amazing that we got two good keepers. Toto's on holiday. He's going to be back this week. Oh, you haven't been on here for a while, have you, Spirit of LFC fans? He's on holiday. Yeah, he's on holiday. He'll be back soon, though. I'll just message him to see when to come, but he's on holiday. He'll be back sometime this week. So don't worry, he'll be back. So let's go with the next one. I'm going to give Mama Dashvili. I think he was a 7. I think he was really good yesterday. So the next one is Curtis Jones. What we're saying about Curtis Jones? Curtis Jones. What we're saying about Curtis Jones? I wish he left our football club. I don't rate Curtis Jones at all. I feel like the team, right, is outgrown him. You know, when you get a team who was all right there back in the day when Klopp and that was there, when we had all them players here, and Henderson and that was there, yeah. But don't you think it seems like the team now has outgrown him? He's outgrown him. You get me? The team's outgrown him. So what we're saying about Curtis Jones. So we've got a 7 from Spirit LSC fans. What else? Who's next? I'll let you. So we've got 6 for AR. What are these names? Go Joe Spirit. I like the Spirit of LFC fans. AR. What does AR stand for? What does AR stand for, bro? AR. Anyway, the next one. What was saying about Jones? Right, let's give him a 6 then. I would have given him a 5. I think he was like Chiesa. 5.5. I'll put him in the middle. Someone you might know I'm originally from Istanbul. So the next one, let's go with Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. What we're saying about Mohamed Salah? Mohamed Salah. Salah, the Egyptian king. Mo Salah, oh Salah. Running down the wings. Salah, the Egyptian king. We've got 6 likes. Big up. Don't be shy. You can get involved. So you want to get involved with the player ratings? I haven't done this since last season. Loving the background solo. Yeah, cool, man. Spirit LSC fan Salah. Okay, there we got a troll in. I'm gonna give Salah. Nah. So I'm gonna mark this one. So Salah is getting a 9. In my opinion, he's going to get a Prince number 9 for me. Salah was outstanding yesterday. The passes that he done yesterday was absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding yesterday, Mohamed Salah. What a game he played yesterday. Should have scored the penalty. Maybe we need to start looking at different penalty takers for Liverpool. You know, I think we need to start looking at different penalty takers, maybe. We've got loads of news, by the way. We are going to do the transfer news. We're just going through these slowly from yesterday. I just fancy doing a quick player rating, you get me? So it don't matter. What we're saying about Frimpong. I thought Frimpong was good yesterday. I thought Frimpong was really good yesterday. You know what was peeing me off about thing yesterday? Let's start. Actually, let's go with Kanate now. Let's go with Kanate. Okay, let's start with Kanate. Kanate yesterday was peeing me off yesterday because the reason why he was peeing me off is because he kept drifting over to the right hand side and he didn't need to. He's got this muscle memory, yeah. He's got this muscle memory where he thinks he's going to keep going over to the right to cover off the right back because he's used to playing with Trent all the time, right? He's used to playing with Trent. So he doesn't need to do that anymore. He can just leave it because he thinks that Frimpong is not going to track back. And the thing about with Frimpong, that's what he does. He's that fast, yeah? He can just track back. Big up to Paul, man. Yeah, back. But glad you're here, bro. Big up to LFC Paul, man. Big up on my WhatsApp group. All talking to him all the time. Big up to LFC Paul, man. Every single time. Back. We're back. So, this is what we've got so far, okay? This is what we've got so far. We've got Chiesa and the 5. 5 yesterday. We've got Curtis Jones 5.5. I think Curtis Jones is lower, but whatever. Robbo 6. Mamadash release 7. We've got 8.5. We got for Nooni. And we got 9 for Salah. Now, actually, we'll give King Salah. How about that one? King Bo. Let's start with Kanate. Look, we're going to go into Kanate, right? Kanate yesterday was peeing me off because he kept going over to the right and he's thinking Trent's there. He's got that muscle memory. He thinks Trent's on the right-hand side and he's not there. Trent's not there anymore. It's Frimpong. Frimpong can get any ball from any direction. If Frimpong is halfway at the pitch, yeah? If Frimpong is halfway at the pitch, he's going to get back. He will get back in time for that ball. He's that fast. And Kanate kept going over there and leaving his post. And I hope when the season starts here, he gets out of that habit. He gets out of that habit. I don't want to see him doing that. I want to see him, yeah. I want to see Frimpong. No, I want to see Kanate staying where he is. I don't want him coming over to the right-hand side and drifting over. He was peeing me off. So what we're giving Kanate? LFC Paul, what you said about Kanate? Bam, 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 bam. What we're giving Kanate? What we're giving Kanate? I'm gonna give Kanate. I was waiting for LSE Paul. I'm gonna give Kanate a 6. My opinion. Now let's go on to the next one. Frimpong. What we're giving Frimpong? What we're giving Frimpong? Frimpong. What we're giving Frimpong? Come on, guys. What we're giving Frimpong? I want to get through this, and I'm gonna go straight onto the news, the transfer news. Frimpong. I'm just gonna do it then. All right, guys, we've got an 8.5 from Maya. Who else? Anyone? We've got a 7 from AR. What are you saying, LFC Paul? Are you still there, bro? I'm gonna give him an 8. Frimpong's getting an 8 for me. I was gonna put 8. So let's go. What do we got? Endo. What we saying about Endo, guys? Quick, we're gonna get through these quicker. What we saying about Endo? I know he didn't have a full game, but what you saying about Endo? Endo. I'm just gonna. I think Endo. I'm gonna give Endo a. I'm gonna give Endo a 6.5. What are we saying about Florian Wirtz? What are we saying about Florian Wirtz? I thought Florian Wirtz was really good yesterday. Should have got a couple of goals yesterday. He just like didn't land for him, especially that one when Salah assisted him and it just came off his the front of his knee. That kind of cost him a little bit, but it is what it is, isn't it? But you can see that we are gonna move mad. We're moving mad. You know that, ain't it, guys? We're moving mad. Liverpool, yeah. Liverpool are moving mad. Yeah, man, it was good. It was good, man. It was good. And he could have got a 10 if he would have scored that goal. So I'm going to give him a 10. At 8, sorry. I'm going to give him a 9. I think he's a 9. Now I'll give him there. I'll give him one with Trione. There. 8.5. 8.5. He was really good yesterday. I know. Still getting an 8 though, mate. I know he's got 7 on his shirt. So let's go on to Gravo. What we're saying about Gravenberch. Nah, he weren't quiet, man. I don't think he was quiet. I think he was really good. What we're saying about Gravenberch. Gravenberch has to get a 10. The Messiah. Has to. He has to get a 10. He has to get a 10. Gravo. Has to. Come on. Nah, not really. Not a 10. What am I talking about? I was only joking. What are you saying about Gravenberch? Nah, and are you talking about Wirtz? Nah, Wirtz was cold yesterday. Wirtz was cold, man. We've only seen a tip of him. Just a smidgen of what he's capable of. Watch when the season starts. Watch when the season starts. Yeah, Gravenberch, yeah. Grav, I'm going to give Grav. I'm going to probably give him a 7. With Mamadash, really. I'll give him that, you know. So, let's go on to what we said about Nunes. What we said about Nunes. Why do people want to keep Nunes still? People saying we should keep Nunes. We're not going to get Isaac. Relax, we're still going to get Isaac, guys. Don't worry about that. And I think that I think he's going to Newcastle. What we're on now? Which one we're on now? I forgot Nunes. What do you want to say as Hugo? Hugo, nah. What you want for Nunes? I put him there. Poor 2 to 4, yeah. 2 to 4. I don't know. I don't understand why people want to keep him. I just don't understand what people are just saying. Oh, we should keep him. We should keep him. No. What's gonna happen is we're gonna keep him. If we do keep him, it's gonna be a crucial game. It's gonna be a very, very crucial game. What's gonna happen is you're gonna come along, gonna get a shot, and he's gonna miss it, and he's gonna sky it, and give it back to normal again. And the same people are gonna be saying, "Oh, we should have sold him." Of course, this is our chance now. We sell him. Now, all of a sudden, now there's a bidding war. There's a bidding war for. We could talk about that in a minute, but I'm gonna give him a 2 to 4. I'm gonna give him a 2 to 4. What you saying about Connor Bradley? I didn't play, did he? Was injured, didn't he? What we're saying about who else? Elliot. Oh yeah. What we said about Elliot? Harvey Elliott. One quick one for we'll do it for Elliot, and then we'll move on to the transfer window. What was that about Elliot? One goal and one assist and poor. Very nice. Qualified, no comment. Okay, I don't understand what that means. But what we're saying about Elliot, I'm sure Elliot played. He got subbed off. He got subbed off, didn't he? And then he looked like he was upset, and people reckon it's going to be his last game. He was subbed off. Elliot played. Look, I'll show you. Elliot played. Elliot played, man. This was yesterday. I'm doing all game. Look, Elliot played. There's Elliot there. So you had Tsimikas there, Robertson, Nyoni, Stevenson, Elliot there, played on the right-hand side. Curtis Jones, McAllister, Dolk, Nunes, and Nomunga. So what we're giving Elliot, I'm going to give Elliot, I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think that's fair. 6.5 for Harvey Elliott. What are you saying, guys? Liverpool doing this one. Why are people saying that? I know I'm not. Oh my gosh. I think half of these journalists don't know what they're talking about, you know. You just, you know what I mean? It's just rehashing the same news, you get me? Rehashing the same news. Anyway, so what we're saying, what we're giving them then? Okay, let's go on to the next one. Gomez didn't play. What are you saying about Ekitike? Ekitike. I think Ekitike is going to get a 10 for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just going to mark him as 10. I'm just going to do him quick. Ekitike for me is getting a 10. Ekitike, I thought you said you didn't even know we played. Anyway, Ekitike is getting a 10 for me. I think he was really good. He's getting a Messiah. I'll put them two at the top together. Messiah. Ekitike was a 10 for me. I think he was really good. His assist, what he got to Salah, his pace on that wing, he looked really, really controlled with that with the game, man. He looked really controlled. Brilliant player. And he's brilliant. I think, Ekitike, I think Ekitike can play on the left as well. You know, I think he can play on the left as well, because you can see when he was playing, he was kind of drifting off to the left and playing that kind of wing role in parts of the game. So I think he can play on that left-hand side as well. So when we bring in Isaac, I think you can play them both together. You could have him on the wing if you want to, rotate him with Gakpo if you want to. He can play various places, not just as a 9, you get me? He can play as that second striker as well. You know what I mean? He's one of them. He's one of them good players. And I think we've got a gem there. I think people kind of forgetting about Ekitike because we're going for Isaac, which is understandable because Ekitike is not really proven yet. He's young. And we know that Isaac is established in the Premier League. So I understand where people are coming from, but don't write off Ekitike. I think Ekitike is a gem. I think we've got something good there with Ekitike. I think he's a good player, and I think he deserves a 10. I think he was really, really good. So let's go on to the next one. Tsimikas, what are we saying about Tsimikas? Tsimikas, what are we giving Tsimikas? What we saying about Timmy Cass? What we saying about Timmy Cass? CJ, what we saying about Timmy Cass? 6. There you go. So that's it then, isn't it? Oh yeah, don't forget about Numanga. What you said about Numanga. And let's do Kirkes. What we said about Kirkes. 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 I'm just waiting for that finger. I'm just waiting for that thing on the internet where it says Sesko's accepted Man United's offer. Because you know it's coming, isn't it? You know it's coming. I think it was a bit more than 6. I think it was a bit more than 6. In my opinion, I think he was like I think Kirkes was like a 7.5. I think Kirkes was. I think he played good yesterday. I was impressed. You're gonna think about it, yeah. This is the first time properly. All right, they've had the preseason, but this was their first proper game. No Liverpool. I know we went into Hong Kong. We played the games. I get it, but this was our first proper game. I think, Liverpool. This was Liverpool's first proper game. LFC said 7. Maya said 6. I'll go with the 7. I'll concede to the 7. No problem. What about Numanga? What we saying about him? Now let's go about figures. Cody Gakpo. What we saying about Cody Gakpo? For me, he's getting a 10. Cody Gakpo is getting a 10 for me. 100. Cody Gakpo. So what we saying about Cody Gakpo? This music always, I feel tired when I listen to this music. It's like relaxing tunes, isn't it? So we got a 9 off for LFC. Paul, I think he got a 10. I think he's a 10. He got the goal as well. Soon as someone gets a goal, see the way I rate it. Soon as someone gets a goal, yeah, that's at least 6 or 7 straight away just for the goal, And plus he played good as well. He looked threatening. And people wanted to get rid of Cody Gakpo. I just don't understand people, right? So a lot of people say, "Oh, we should get rid of Cody Gakpo. We should get rid of Cody Gakpo. We should get rid of Cody Gakpo." But they want to keep Nunes. Crazy. I think he's a 10. I think he's a 10. I think he's a messiah. He's a messiah, man. He's cold, but now he's gonna get a 10, man. Right, let's get this on there now. 10. Give him a 10, yeah? Let's give him a 10. He's up there with King Mo. There's no way you can give him a 9 and them above him. Give him a 10, yeah? What are you saying? So that's it then. What we're giving Numanga. What we're giving Numanga. He's the last one. And now we've got Gravenberch. Let's do Gravenberch. No, Gravenberch. What we're giving Gravenberch. Gravenberch played good yesterday. I've got to admit, he played good yesterday. I'll give him that. Gravenberch, he played really good yesterday. He had a very good game. Pacey, strong on the ball. The guy, he stepped up his game. I've got to admit, so far, so good. He stepped up his game. I was critical of him. But what he's saying about Gravenberch. We'll see what happens when the season starts. Obviously, there's no pressure on him now, yeah? There's no pressure on him because the season hasn't started yet. When the season starts, when we're in them crucial games, that's when I'm going to look at him in a different way, you get me? I agree, Paul. I think he's a 9 as well. I think he played really good yesterday, Gravenberch. Where's Gravenberch? I'm going to leave him a 9. Yeah. And I'll give him the 8.5. 8.5. I think he played really good yesterday. He's up there with Nyoni and up there with Florian Wirtz, definitely. So the last one, probably one of the best players on the picture going. I think he got man of the match, isn't it? Probably going to get a 10. Numanga, it's just like, it's just self-explanatory, and it's just where it's going to be in it, really. He's up there with them guys. What do you reckon? He's up there with them guys. Do you agree with that? He's up there with them. Oh, let me just read. I'm just listening to this thing at the moment, and we'll get back. We'll get into the transfers. Szoboszlai 8.5. Nyoni got 10. Szoboszlai, yeah, that's what I meant. Szoboszlai, sorry. Gravenberch. We got so we got Gravenberch at the top. We got Cody Gakpo. We got Mo Salah. All them at the top. And then we got say Gravenberch, Szoboszlai at 8.5. I know, Szoboszlai there. 8.5. I'm watching this thing, what my man said. Hold on. I'm watching this thing on X regarding they're talking about this Newcastle journalist is talking about Liverpool in the bid. What he said, no, hold on, I'm gonna get back now. What he said about Maka. Did Maka play? Yeah, I know he did. What are you giving him? Dan Klub. I'm watching this thing with Dan Club. Inside story about that. He said he's causing he said Isak is causing problems in the back. And not literally like going out there, but on about he's because he wants to leave the football club, it's causing a Newcastle, yeah. All this is Newcastle's fault, you know that. What give Maka then, do Maka then? What do you want to give Maka? What do you want to give Maka? Yeah, he did, but got him. 7.5. Forgot about Maka, sorry. There you go, 7.5. So that's the transfer window over there. That's the transfer window open. I'm just watching this, by the way, on here. Now I'm looking at the transfer window. So let's see if there's any news going on now. We'll have a look. So let's go through this news. For me, yeah, I think it's long I do. You know, all this now. See, Newcastle, yeah, they can't attract nobody. That's the problem. They can't attract nobody. Let's go with the Darwin Núñez thing, yeah? Let's go with the Darwin Núñez. So, Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez is set to be subject to a bid from AC Milan and Al Hilal, with Liverpool willing to sell the striker for the right price. I think Al Hilal was offering around about 70 million. That was the other day, and now AC Milan want to get involved as well. So there's going to be a little bidding war between the two respective clubs, and it's probably what Liverpool wants, because Liverpool wants the most for him. You get me? Liverpool they want to move him on because I know they want Isak. So they want to use that money, obviously, with the Diaz money to get Isak. And this is why the Liverpool don't mind the bidding war. I think Al Hilal will win the bidding war. But again, it all depends on the player. It all depends on the player. So Mark Goldbridge thinks Isak off again because they put that bid in according to him. He wants that scum. Wants to scum. What do you mean Isak's off? What do you mean Isak's off? Yeah, so the Darwin Núñez thing. What do you think about this, guys? The Darwin Núñez. So what they're trying to say that the Isak deal's off. The Isak deal enough. I'll tell you that now. There's no way Liverpool's gonna walk away from that. Yeah, but I'm not listening to him. What would I listen to him for? The Man United fan. So he's saying that he's basically saying that the Isak deal is off. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll check it out. God, bro, every time you send me these links, yeah, it's just opening the page with football results on. You know, the football results are not showing me nothing. It's just live score. There's nothing from Fabrizio or any of them, man. So Martin thinks Isak off again because don't listen to him, bro. Oh my dear. The Isak deal, he wants it to be off. It's not off. The Isak deal ain't off, bro. But what I'm saying is the thing he's gonna pick him, man. He's gonna pick he's not gonna pick Newcastle, he's picking United. I thought he was gonna be Newcastle yesterday. And then what happened is they put United put a sneaky bid in. And it's lower than Newcastle's bid. And the thing about it, he's still going to pick United over Newcastle, even though Newcastle's bid is higher. That showed you the pull what Newcastle's got. That showed you the pull that Newcastle's got. They got zero pull. Now all Newcastle could do at this point now is hire their bid. If they hire their bid by another 10 million, Man United won't match it. Man United will not match that offer. It's just not going to happen. But they won't know. They're just going to sit and they should be hiring the bid. You know what? People, the people, yeah. Think about it. But the thing about it, bro, Man United, yeah, right? You're listening to a guy who's a Man United fan. You don't know nothing about what's going on. Nobody knows nothing what's going on with this deal at the moment because they've both bidded and we haven't heard anything about what's happening yet. There's nothing on the internet. There's not from Fabrizio. There's none from none of the big credible journalists. Nobody's saying anything because nobody knows nothing. As soon as somebody knows something, you'll start seeing it online. What I'm saying is the only way that Newcastle can get him is if they bid more. They've got to outbid United, and they can do that because I don't think United's got that much to spend. You know what I mean? And the thing about United don't even need him as well. They're only doing it. Man United are only doing it so we don't get Isak. I don't care what anybody says, yeah? I do not care what anybody says. Man United are bidding for Sesko because they know it's going to try and stop us from getting Isak. 100%. They're going to try and stop us from getting Isak. Because they know if we get Isak, we're going to die. Listen, we'll probably win the league with the team that we got now. But they know if we get Isak here, we would dominate Europe as well. And they don't want that, so they're doing anything they can to try and stop it. It's politics, man. It's all politics. It's part of the game, you get me? It's part of the game. But what Liverpool should do, Liverpool should just forget all that, yeah? They should go in and say, there's 150, give me the player. That's it. Give me the 150, give me the player. Very simple. Very simple. There's the money, give me the player. And that would just stop everything. Forget all that rubbish. Go in there, give him the money. Stop bidding 120. Stop bidding 130. Just go in there and pay the money. The 150 or give them 140. I reckon if you went in there with 140, they'd probably take it. They'd probably take it. That's what I think. I think they'll take it. Welcome to the streaming away, Polo Mint. Big up to you first time. Big up to you, bro. Remember to smack the like button. Big up to you. So I'm just trying to find some news because there's nothing going on at the moment. Nobody knows nothing. I'm trying to look. There's nothing at the moment. Absolutely nothing. Always got to think about how Maguire wants to extend his contract. Liverpool joined the race to sign Finger. There we go. There's one here. Just got this one at the moment. Just put it back on this one. Dead. The news is dead, man. Just this. Liverpool joined the race to sign Newcastle United striker Target. Liverpool have entered the race to sign Newcastle's United target that Eddie Howe sees as Benjamin Sesko alternative. Newcastle United are having a rough time. Oh yeah, you don't say. Newcastle United are having a rough time in the transfer market. They are targeting some big names in the transfer market. However, European giants, especially the Premier League ones, are swooping and hijacking the deals. So yeah, you just see, this is not even news. He's just telling us stuff that we, they're telling us stuff that we already know. After they wanted to bring up Hugo, they're called the pop-ups, man. It looks like that the latest transfer, Benjamin Sesko, is taking the same path after Newcastle's 90 million bid. Manchester United have also made 85 million bid. So it's 85 million bid. And I think Newcastle's done 90. So there's a 5 million difference. But he wants to join Man United. My gut's saying that he wants to join Man United. That's what my gut's saying. My gut's saying that he wants to join Man United. This is why he was waiting. That's all it is. That's from my opinion. They're doing it deliberately. They're waiting and waiting till today. They didn't say nothing then. What happened is, you remember what Man United said yesterday? Man United said, we're only going to bid if we get encouragement from the players. From the player. They said, we'll only bid if we get encouragement from the player. So what Newcastle did, they bidded without any, they just said, Rob, we're just going to go and bid for him. And that's it. But what Man United did, they waited for probably the agent to say something, yeah. They waited for the agent to say something, or the player, whatever. And that's it. Now, bro, what you're doing is, this link that you're giving me, yeah? It's going straight to the scores. Bro, it's just going straight to the scores. You know what you're giving me? The actual link. So, yeah, that's what I think. You get me? That's what I think. They waited and now they're pouncing because They must have got encouragement from Sesko and from the agent to make this bid. Because they were specifically, this is what they said specifically. They said, I'm only going to bid. Yeah. I'm only going to bid if we get encouragement from the agent. Newcastle's best bid for Gonzalo, Ramos, Lookman, and Meta as soon as possible. It's live. Okay, man, I'll check it in a minute, bro. I'll check it in a minute. Big up. Thanks for that anyway, Paul. Thanks for that, bro. But this is what I think, Paul. I think Man United will get Sesko. And you look at Man United, yeah, they don't even need him, you know. They got Abramo, they got others. They don't really need Sesko. But it's funny, don't even look. Let's think about it. You think about it, yeah. Look, think about it. Who are our main rivals? Well, we got Everton, but I'm on about regarding, you know, over the history as well. It's Man United as well, isn't it? Man United, right? I've got 20 league titles like Liverpool. They know we're probably gonna win the league, you know, with the team we got now, innit? With the team we got now, I think we still can win the league, right? You think that Man United want us to get Isak? Because if we get Isak, yeah, if Liverpool get Isak, the might will just give us the 21, give us the Premier League now, and they know this. They know this. Who owns Man United? Ratcliffe. He's got part of the Man United. He is a Man United fan. That's what people don't understand. Ratcliffe supports Man United. This is why he wanted. This is why he wanted to get involved with Manchester United, the football club. You think he wants us to pass that 20 league titles? You think he wants us to do that? He knows the history of Man United. He supports them. He don't want us to get that 21 league title, and he'll do whatever it takes. He knows what's going on. He knows if Man United gets Sesko, that's more time that Newcastle has to get another striker, because that's, everybody knows the reason why they shut down our bid that we put in the other day is because they haven't got no one to replace Isak. Anybody club, any other top club in the world, I mean in the Premier League, this would have been done by now. But Newcastle United have zero pull. They have zero pull. They can't attract. You're on about attracting football players. Newcastle can't even attract gal. You get me? They can't even attract gal. Crazy, man. It's crazy. But Liverpool is still going to get Isak. I'm staying consistent. I don't care if they get a player or not. Liverpool is still going to get Isak. Because what Liverpool needs to do now, they need to come in. Solar P1, let's cut to the chase. LFC best pay 130 million plus now and plus add-ons now and stop. Yeah, I know. I think we just need to put a bid in, a big bid, and let's just go for it. Because we're waiting. Newcastle, yeah. How do you know that Newcastle are deliberately doing this? You know, like they're not really. You know what? If Newcastle really run to this guy, they're going and bid more. It's not like they haven't got money. They're gonna get money for Isak. You get me? They're gonna get money. If Man United, the thing about it, if Man United buy him, which I am 99% confident that Sesko is going to Man United. As soon as that bid went in today, I knew it. But the thing about it, when Sesko goes to United, he's not going to be the main striker. That's what you got to think about as well. That's one thing. If he goes to Newcastle, he starts for Newcastle. He's the main striker. Week in and week out, he starts for Newcastle. If he goes to Man United, he won't. I'll check on live score in a minute, but I'm going to check now. Dave Walcott. Is that the next time, is it? I'll check it. Breaking news. Liverpool and Newcastle United have both shown interest in Arsenal's target, Jeremy Jacket. I don't care. I'm going to check this one at Dave World Cup. 1 second, guys. These websites, all you get is just bare pop-ups. Bare pop-ups. That's all you get. It's bare pop-ups, man. That's all you get on here, just bare pop-ups. Alexander Isaac, let's have a look. These websites, they don't even show, all they just show you is bare pop-ups. Bear with me, guys, I'm trying to find it. I can't go on these websites. All they're showing is just video stuff. Look, I see people are upset online now. See, people are saying Liverpool will have to offer. See, it's them. That's the problem. Tony Steele, big up to Tony Steele as well. That's the problem. That's the problem. Right there. They got no pull. They got zero pull. That's the problem. Zero pull. And this is the problem. But like I said, Tony Steele, before you, I don't know if you heard it earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle's doing this deliberate. Now that Man United is doing this deliberately. Who's a big shareholder in Man United? Who owns some of Man United? Radcliffe. He's a Man United fan. He is a Man United fan. And he knows if we get Isaac, they might as well just give us the Prem now. I still think we can win the Premier League without Isaac, in my opinion. I think the team is still good. I think if we're getting some good centre-backs, which we'll get into in a minute, about Mark Guay. If we're getting some good players and centre-backs and that, maybe a good left winger, whatever, I think we can still do it. But what I'm saying is, he knows if we get Isaac, Isaac is the cheat code. Isaac is the cheat code. The cheat code. That's what Isaac is. And he knows if we get that, there goes that precious 20 league titles. We'll be on 21. And I would not be surprised if Radcliffe is deliberately pushing to get this. He's pushing to get Sesko because listen, everybody knows what's going on with Liverpool and Newcastle. It's been a soap opera for 2 months. Everybody knows. All of us have made a good views out of it. All of us have picked up good subscribers over it. Everybody is benefiting. He's benefiting. Oh, there's CJ back up. And everyone is benefit from this story. Everybody knows. And I wouldn't be surprised if Radcliffe is deliberately doing this at Man United. Now he's a cheat code. Cheat code. CHEAT. Cheat code. Nah, I don't think it was his agent. No, someone said it weren't his agent. It was someone else. It was someone else's agent. I know, yeah. I know. Maya's gone now. CJ's here. Big up to CJ. Big up to CJ, man. CJ! Yeah, he's a cheat code, bro. Cheat code. And everybody knows if we get him, yeah, what's going to happen? It's over. And Radcliffe, I wouldn't swear Man United is deliberately doing it. I don't care what anyone says. I would not put nothing past that club. People, someone I follow on X, she said, I can't say all because it's a swear words. We might have to offer the lot. He says, by next week. Effing useless they are. Talk about Newcastle. When she says a whole lot, she means basically the 150. People are saying the odds now, us getting Isak is 70% likely. I think it's more than that. It's just prolonging it now. It's just, you know, I just don't understand why Liverpool, yeah. The only thing what I don't get why Liverpool offered that much when they knew it was going to get turned down. I know they've done it as a game. We know all that, yeah. We know we've done it as a game, but it sure should have offered more. You get me? But I still think Liverpool going to get him. I'm confident. I'm sticking to what I said. I'm not switching. No way. I still think that we're going to get Isak. I still think we're going to get Isak. 100%, guys. I still think we're going to get Isak. I'm 100% confident that we're going to get him. %100% confident that we're going to get Isak, and I'm not wavering from it at all. I think what's going to happen is, I don't care if Newcastle doesn't get their man yet. That's their problem. Nothing to do with us. Liverpool should just contract on us and do our thing. And that's it. That's it. It's contract on us and do our thing. Because these mans, right, can't even attract a Sunday team. You get me? They can't even. Newcastle can't even attract. Yeah. Newcastle can't even attract a championship player. Solo, another great centre back. LFC need to buy Juan Ordinez. He's Pacho, PSG centre back partner. Yeah, we definitely need to buy a centre back. We need to start looking at our defence. I know Isak's he's gonna be one of them. We'll get Isak, but we need to start looking at our defence. Because I heard that Mark Guay today, that Crystal Palace turned us down again. You know Mark Guay? I heard that he turned us down again. Not Mark Guay, but Crystal Palace. They want like 40 odd million for him. There we go. Breaking news. Look at this guy as well. We didn't want him anyway, let's face it. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Rodrigo is decided to stay. You don't say. Rodrigo is decided to stay. Who cares, man? Rodrigo, and then let's sort the camera out. Oh, what's going on with this camera, man? Rodrigo decided to stay. There you go, guys. Rodrigo has decided to stay and fight for his place. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. He's in his prime years, yeah. Rodrigo is in his prime years, and he wants to stay on the bench. He's one of them. He's one of them, and he's one of them. What a complete and utter garbage. Yeah, we're definitely the defender. Utter garbage. Rodrigo has decided to stay and fight for his place. Good luck with that. Good luck. Good luck with that, man. Newcastle ain't getting knocked. Listen, Newcastle can't even attract players from the Championship. They go down the Championship, start looking for players. He can't attract no one. They can't attract no one. Every single player they are linked to, they do not get it. Why Liverpool think it's going to be any different? What Liverpool should do, go in there, give them the 140 million plus add-ons, take the player and let them sort it out. It's nothing to do with us. It's nothing to do with us. Isak wants to come to Liverpool. Alexander Isak wants to come to Liverpool. He wants to come to Liverpool. That's it. Go in there, pay the money, and gone. Very simple, and gone. This guy makes me laugh, you know. Rodrigo, I want to fight for my place. I want to fight for my place. Yeah. You be fighting for your place, all right. You be fighting for it on the bench. You be fighting for your bench place. That's it. Fighting for his place. He's trying to stay at a team that don't want him. The manager does not want him anymore. Maybe Ancelotti did. Even when Ancelotti was there, he was on the bench. He does not fit into Xavi Alonso's plans, but he wants to fight for his place. He's going to be fighting for the bench. That's what he's going to be doing. He doesn't want to come to. He doesn't want to come to the Premier League. He'd rather stay in sunny Spain. Good. We'll just come out and say that. Be honest. Be honest. This guy, man. This guy's a funny guy. So we'll see what else news is there, man. The news is dead. See, the news is dead, man. The only good news around here is what people are waiting for is the Rodrigo saga. No, the Isaac saga. Look at this. They already put it on already. They got Man United. I'm sure the transfer news people support Man United, you know. Anyway, so basically they've got on there. They got Gunya, they got Mbuemo, and they got Sesko together. Yeah, they're definitely picking. This should be our problem. You know, this shouldn't be our problem. This should not be our problem. We should just go in there and buy our player, and that's it. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. There's no news, man. It's dead. It's dead. I don't think we're gonna know anything till tomorrow. It is absolutely dead, guys. So, guys, I might shoot off in a minute. It's not on. Boring now. Yeah. The Mans are just too comfortable over there. They just want to stay in. They want to stay in the warm country. You know what I mean? That's what it is. They just want to stay over there. No, he's not staying at Newcastle, bro. And when he ain't staying at Newcastle. He's coming to Liverpool, bro. Where does it say that Isaac is staying at Newcastle? He's staying at Newcastle. No, you wanted to stay there because you're not a Liverpool fan. Bro, he's coming to Liverpool, bro. I see him and it just pops up. No, bro. He's coming to Liverpool, man. 100%. We're just gonna put the money in, that's all. That's all it is, bro. We're definitely getting Isaac. I'm 100% confident. I've always been confident, and I'm gonna stick to my word. 100% confident that we're gonna get Isaac. Even if they don't get there, man, that's nothing to do with us. Even if they don't get their signing, that's nothing to do with us. You get me? It's nothing to do with us, bro. Thanks for the likes. How many likes we got? We got 11 likes, 12 likes, 9 people watching. And I'll wind you up, bro. It's just a wind up, bro. I'm winding you up. Nah, bro, we're getting Isaac. 100%. 100%. I was just winding you up, bro. That's all. It's a wind up. I'm just here because I'm waiting for the news, yeah. That it says that Man United have signed Sesko. But I reckon Man United deliberately trying to, the deal. Man United are deliberately doing it, I think. You're forgetting who owns Man United. Who I would say partly own Man United. Partly own Man United. We're forgetting. Let's go to a different background. Let's go to that one. How about that one? I'll go to my bedroom, my LFC bedroom. How about that one? In my nice chilling bedroom. No, nothing on there, man. There's nothing. All it is stuff about Darwin Núñez. Yesterday, regarding Darwin Núñez, I thought that we turned the page. Yeah, I thought that we turned the page and we was going to get rid of him. That's what I thought. I thought, yeah, he's going to go. And all of a sudden, he was supposed to go to Al Hilal. Now, all of a sudden, AC Milan want him and he's going to be a bidding war. He says, I can't be the only one to leave because people are saying I can't be the only one who doesn't want Darwin to leave. Oh dear me. Dear oh me. This is what I'm talking about. People still want Darwin to stay. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why people want what, because he's got a new haircut. Bro, he's going to Man United. And what's going to happen is, this is how it's going to play out, right, in my opinion. All jokes aside, this is how I think it's going to play out. So, like yesterday, when Newcastle put that bid in and they paid that big money, I thought, right, I think it's going to be Newcastle. Newcastle will get Sesko, Isak will come to Liverpool. Done. But with Man United, Man United said yesterday they'll only put a bid in if they get encouragement from Leipzig and obviously Sesko. And there was no bid today. Early this morning, Man United put a bid in. And as soon as they put that bid in, I remember I was doing something here. I heard on Talk Sport. As soon as they put that bid in, the first thing I thought, the first thing I thought when I put that first bid in was Man United's going to get him. Because this is what he was holding out for. He was holding out for Man United. He wants to, even though Man United are dusty, they are dusty, he still wants to hold out for Man United. But what's going to happen is he's going to go to Man United and he's going to be on the bench. He won't be the first main start. So it is what it is. But I think this is where it's going to play out. I think Newcastle are going to go for Watkins, Ollie Watkins. I think they're going to go for Ollie Watkins as an emergency striker. Obviously, they can't build around Watkins because Watkins is 29, isn't it? So they'll have him for a couple more years. But I reckon they're going to bring in Ollie Watkins, and probably next year's season they'll bring in a younger striker to like learn off Watkins. So when Watkins leaves, they'll have an outstanding striker. That's what they're going to do. That's exactly what they're going to do. That's what I think. I think they're going to get Ollie Watkins, and as soon as they get Ollie Watkins, right? As soon as they get Ollie Watkins, we will get Isak. We're definitely getting Isak. That's not changing. That's not changing. What I'm peed off about, what I'm peed off about is that this debacle, this situation is going to go on a little bit longer because Newcastle has zero pull, zero. Nobody wants to go to their dead club. That's all it is. That's the problem. That's the situation what we're in at the moment. Yeah, nobody wants to go there. These are all the players. Nah, it's not Sesko. It's Man United because they know exactly what they're doing. Man United know what they're doing, bro. They don't want us to win no 21 league titles, even though we're going to anyway. But they know if Isak comes to Liverpool, they know probably deep down we're gonna get Isak, but they're just trying to make it more difficult. Hold on. I'm gonna bring this up now. Hold on. These are all the players that refused United. Don't know what refused Sesko. We're talking about Sesko. The ones that refused Newcastle. These are the players that Newcastle tried to get and failed. All of them. There you go. All them players, there refuse to go to Newcastle. They're all the players that refuse to go to Newcastle. So we've got Trafford, Hussein, Gueye, Abremo, Joe Pedro, Kudas, Ekitike, Dilap, and Sesko. all of them players refused to go to Newcastle. They were all they were Newcastle's targets, and they failed. Failed because nobody wants to go to Newcastle. Nobody. Now you got to think about it, yeah. You got to think about this, yeah. Badro, think about this, yeah. Right, you got to think about this. Big up to James LFC. Big up to you, bro. Welcome to the stream. You look at that, yeah. You look at all them. They're the ones that refused them, yeah. Refused, right? All them players that were linked to Newcastle, what Newcastle wanted, right? All refused Newcastle. They all refused, and this is why we're in this problem at the moment. What's going to happen is Newcastle is going to go for thingy from Aston Villa. That's what I think. Ollie Watkins. That's an all right team, to be fair. I know he's a good team, isn't it? It's a good team, that is, man. But all of them, you figure out all of them, all their targets. Nah, it's not official, but we know it's coming, bro. Yeah, big up to you, man. Every time, big up to you. We know it's coming, bro. We know it's coming. He doesn't want, listen, he wants Man United, right? And this is why he stalled. Man United said yesterday, we will not put a bid in unless we get encouragement from the player and the agents and obviously the team. That's the only way they will put a bid in. When Newcastle put a bid in, they put the bid in boom straight away without any. They just said the new was up for sale and they put a bid in. Basically, they put the bid in and hope for the best. That's basically what they did. Man United waited to see if there was any interest, then they put the bid in. That's what Man United did. He wants Man United. That's what he wants. Sesko doesn't want Newcastle. He wants Man United for some bizarre reason. So he wants a team what finished. Where did they finish in the table? 15th in the table. So he wants to go to Man United. If he wants to ruin his career, he can go to Man United. That's how I look at it. When today? Was that today? I heard about the Jackson thing last week, but I'm not sure if they went on to it. Was that today? They've still got the options. This is what I'm saying about Badro. Badro thinks we're not going to get Isaac. We will. Because what's happened is Newcastle, they've got like 4 or 5 players. And I know they're not going to get Sesko, so they're going to tick that after. They're going to go lower and lower and lower. Jackson's one of them, he said. I heard about Jackson last week. I know that Ollie Watkins is one of them, and there's a couple more. So as soon as they get their target, that's it. Isaac does not want to start Newcastle. He said it already. He does not want to start Newcastle. He wants to go to Liverpool. So all this, we would have had. You know what? You know what? You know that we could have had Isaac, but if Newcastle had any sort of pull and got a player in, we would have had Isaac by now. So that's coming up. Okay, then we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. Soon as Jackson, right, gets linked with another team apart from Newcastle, yeah? Soon as Jackson gets linked to another team apart from Newcastle, you might as well chalk that one off to say he's not going there. Let's have a look. So you know Douglas Luiz, is he going to, where's he going? No, Douglas Luiz. Is he going to Nottingham Forest, is he? Nottingham Forest want Douglas Luiz, isn't it? He should just go back to Aston Villa. Where did you get that news from, bro? You know, the Jackson news. Where did you get that from? Well, look here, I can find it. Teams are probably going to Newcastle targets to try. Yeah, no. Nah. I think. Listen, I think the Man United one, yeah, is definitely they're deliberately doing it. I don't care what anybody says to me. Man United, yeah, are doing this deliberately. Man United are definitely. Look who owns Man United or part owner Man United. He's a Man United guy. The Man United fan. He's a Man United fan. And I don't care what anybody says, yeah, Man United are deliberately trying to stop us from getting Isak. Man United are. They know that Newcastle's got zero pull. They know that Newcastle are a dead club. Nobody wants to go there. So what they're doing, they're just lighting it up a bit more because they know that if Isak comes to Liverpool, listen, personally, I think we're going to win the league without that. I think we're going to win the league without signing Isak if we didn't sign Isak because I think we've got a good enough team. But they know if we get Isak, they know that's domination for 5 years minimum. We'll do a Man City and dominate. Sesko, he's going to decide Man United. I don't care. That's what I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I think what's going to happen is, Pedro, what's going to happen, this is what I think is going to happen, Pedro. Sesko's going to choose Man United, and I think Ollie Watkins or one of them are going to come in here. They're going to come in and Newcastle will pick one of them or maybe Jackson. Yeah, I saw that one. I think what's going to happen is Jackson, they'll probably go for Jackson because I know they'll probably link with Jackson now because I know they're not going to get Sesko. They'll probably get Jackson, and if they fail with Jackson, they'll probably go for Ollie Watkins. And then when that happens, then we can probably put a bid in for Isak then. But at this point, I'm not changing. I see a lot of people online now, they're starting to say, 7 out of 10 that we're going to get Isak. Nah, I think we're going to get Isak. I'm still sticking to it, and I'm confident we're going to get Isak. But what's going to happen is we just have to wait a little bit longer because to get Newcastle to bring in their player. That's all it is. See Newcastle opening talks, who they see over a player as well. Okay. Who's on next? Big up to American Sky. So big up to you, bro. Welcome. Yeah, Malik through a different AC Milan Newcastle are looking at. Okay. You know, I think would solve all this. What would solve all this? Very simple. We're selling Nunes. We should sell Nunes to them. I don't know why they don't do that. Just sell them Nunes, man. Nunes. But then there you go. They're just looking at all that, man. The failed targets. The failed targets of Newcastle. The failed targets. I can't get the targets. They can't, like I said, they can't even attract Gal. The only thing Newcastle can probably attract his players from the Championship, and even that will be a bit hard. Newcastle will drag this either way. They do not want to face Isak second week. Yeah, but they can't attract no player. That's what it is. They can't attract no player. Listen, people know what's going on. I'm surprised, yeah, but I think Sesko's definitely going to Man United. I never thought that yesterday because I never thought they'd put a bid in, but when I put the bid in this morning, I thought, yeah, he's going United. Let's just face it. They're going to United. And the thing about it, he's not going to start with United. He won't start at me. You know, Sesko, he won't be a starter. If he goes to Newcastle, he'll be a starter. He will definitely be a starter. Yeah, I like that one. Past and future. Let's have a look. Newcastle United ready to battle. More news again. Let's bring this up. Place. I'm not sure if this is bull crap, but I'll put it up anyway. Newcastle United are ready to battle Aston Villa for Chelsea star. So Newcastle United transfer news. The Magpies are ready to battle Aston Villa to sign a Chelsea star. By the way, guys, breaking news. Aston Villa has beaten Newcastle to their target. How about that one? It's going to happen. So, Newcastle are having a forgettable transfer window. We've read all that. They will leave Newcastle but unhappy because they're looking to find a... However, things are not looking good for the Magpies. You don't say. But Benjamin Sesko, they have to play 2 bids so far. Robbie Logic are responsible to their last offer. Meanwhile, Manchester United have also placed a bid, and it's a reading they report is open. See, he's going to join Man United. You know this. Newcastle also have an eye on PSG striker. They're not getting them. Cancelo Ramos, the Portuguese striker, is looking for a move, more game time, and this even looks prepared for the World Cup next year. Okay, then. So the Portuguese striker, Gonzalo Ramos, the Portuguese striker, is looking to move because he wants more games for the up-and-coming World Cup next year. But Luis Enrique cannot guarantee more game time, and that will... Newcastle United haven't shown interest in signing Ramos in case they miss out on Sesko. No, they will miss out on Sesko. Now they are once again facing competition from Liverpool for signing. God, I doubt it. Liverpool have already beaten the Magpies once transfer window. Okay. So they are going for... that's the report I was talking about there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens, guys. That's all we can do in it. We're just going to see what happens, what's going to happen, what's going to come to fruition. See if Newcastle's going to get their target, which it's highly unlikely. And it's just the way it is, guys. It's a waiting game. I think we're definitely going to get Isak. I'm still sticking to it. I think we're definitely going to get Isak. But Newcastle have to just start making moves, because he's just dragging on now. Yeah. So even if he picks United, forces them to overpay for that's what they should do is sell us Isak, then they can use that money to get in a better player. That's what they should do. That would make more sense, innit? That would make more sense. They pick us. No, they sell us Isak, and then they can go out and get more players. Yeah, but it don't matter if it's higher. The fact that they have to think about it, you got to think about this logically. Think about it. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. If this was if this was Man United and say Spurs, right, or Man United or Chelsea or Man United or anybody else, apart from Newcastle, they would go for the highest bidder in it. If he likes both clubs, and Newcastle's bid is higher, why is he still thinking about it? Why is he still thinking about it? It should be an easy answer. It should be an easy answer. If you like both clubs the same and one club hires you more, you're going to go for the one that gives you the most money, innit? But the fact is, you don't want to go to Newcastle. Newcastle's the last resort. You get me? If you go to Newcastle, you probably think his career is going to end there. He don't want to... Come on. He didn't grow up as a kid yet to say he wants to play for Newcastle. I doubt it if Sesko woke up, right, when he was a young lad playing football with his friends and he said, you know what, my dream was to play for Newcastle. I don't think so. People when they're younger, they want to play for teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Liverpool. Big teams like that, you get me? Juventus, Milan. Nobody wakes up and thinks, you know what, my dream is to play for Newcastle. That's not the dream, to play for Newcastle. And what at the end of the day, what it boils down to is, and I'm going to stick to what I said, they are not going to get Sesko. Yesterday, I thought they was going to get Sesko. Yesterday I was nailed on for it. But as soon as United coming with that bid today, I thought, he's gone. He's going to United. And it's just the way it is. But what we're going to do, we're just going to wait a little bit longer till they get their target, which I think it's going to be either Watkins or Jackson. Like James said. Like James said it earlier, that Newcastle, they're in talks with Chelsea over Jackson. That might happen. And that's it. That's all we can wait for. And if that falls through, they'll probably go for Ollie Watkins. And then when that happens, then we can go for our target. And that's it. But anyway, guys, what did you guys think of the football yesterday? What did you think of the football yesterday? I think we had a brilliant game yesterday. I think both of the games were impressive. I like the look of Ekitike. I like the look at Ekitike. I like the link up play with Frimpong and Salah. I like how they're working together good as well. I like how Salah's working good with Ekitike as well. And Salah's passes are phenomenal. They probably will. Depends. But they need to get it done. They need to get it done because it's peed. I just want it done and they can just end the nightmare. You know something's gonna happen. You know what you're gonna get, yeah? You know what you're gonna get, but you just gotta wait, innit? You know you're gonna get something, yeah. You know you're gonna get your presents, but you just gotta wait. I thank Richard Hughes on behalf of us. Oh, look, they're a fan. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. One of the YouTubers met with Richard Hughes yesterday that was in the stand, and he said to Richard Hughes, I want to thank you on behalf of all LFC fans. Big up to him, man. Big up. Yeah, he has. Come on, Richard Hughes. He deserves his flowers, and he deserves his flowers, man. He definitely deserves his flowers, Richard Hughes. Big up to Richard Hughes, man. So that's it, guys. I can't see no news coming. I'm going to be off now. It's 6:30. There's no news at all. Nothing. We just got to wait now, guys. If anything breaks, I will come back on the stream, okay? I will come back and I'll go live. But if you're going to watch it on the replay, remember, guys, smack that like button and big up to everybody. Sorry the news was dead today. I'm trying my best to find some news, but I can't see nothing, guys. Seriously. It's just people rehashing the same news, you know? They're just rehashing the same news. Same old rubbish, innit? Yeah, just the way it's going to be, innit? So saying on there, Isaac drives out of Newcastle training ground as we see. Isaac, yeah, drives. Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. This is from Keith Downey. Isaac drives out of training ground. He leaves the training ground and looks like he was in as they speak. So that's the breaking news. I'm literally on his website now. If you want to know about Newcastle, this guy knows everything. Very credible journalist. So that's the breaking news just now. I'm actually watching the video. Let's see what he says. I'm just watching it now. I'll put that link on there, bro. Why don't he put it on Twitter then? He said it don't look good for Newcastle, by the way. So that it don't matter, right? If they don't get their target, that doesn't mean we're not getting it, Isaac. See, it's down to the player. It's what I'm saying. Keith Downey just said it's down to the player. So basically, what they're saying is, yeah, that Keith Downey is a credible journalist. Yeah, you gotta bet. Just take it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What Keith Downey says that it's not looking good for Newcastle at all regarding this. They said that Liverpool still might go a bit. Is going to go in for a bid for him. It doesn't matter if they get the player or not. But he also said that the reason why there's a hold up is because the actual player, it keeps coming out of the camp that the actual player prefers United. He prefers United, and this is what I kept telling you about, guys. This is what I kept telling you, that he's going to choose United because the player wants United, even though the money's more. The money's more that they're getting for Newcastle. Don't matter. He wants United, and United know this, by the way. He's literally at the training ground now. And the reason why, another thing, because they're paying big wages. That's what I thought. See, he said what I said. He said, right, Keith Downey just said that he thought that the bid that he was going to go to Newcastle last night. That's what I thought as well. I remember I said it. I said, yeah, no problem. They put the money in. They put more money in. Man United ain't bidding. He's gonna be a player for Newcastle. As soon as that bid went in for Man United, I knew it. Then I knew it. I said he's going there because he wants to go to Man United, and the wage structure as well. Man United to play big wages. Big up, Paul. I can see your links, bro. Oh, okay. I'll put that up on there in a minute. Big up to you, bro. Thanks for these links, you know. Thanks for these links. How old's that one, bro? How old's that one? There we go. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. This is from Fabrizio Romano. Told her Newcastle are not waiting around. And I don't blame them. What they should have waited around. Why should they wait around? Why should Newcastle wait around? Why? Because we'll wait around for Sesko to pick Man United. Nah, they're being proactive. Being proactive, that's what they're doing. So it says on here, Fabrizio Romano understands that Newcastle are set to approach AC Milan for Malik through. Talks will follow as he's already an important player for Max Allegri. These names, man. Come the deal off in July. Come on, deal off in July. Newcastle will try to open discussions over the price soon. Yeah. They're being proactive, but it is what it is, isn't it? Who's this guy? I've never heard of him. Is he a striker? I've never heard of this guy. Is he a striker? Is he a striker, yeah? I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Let me just continue watching this video. That's this. I said if you wanted to come to if Sesko wanted to come to Newcastle, he would have said yes ages ago. He would have said I want to come ages ago, but he never. He didn't, did he? He didn't. That's just the way it is. He just didn't. Was at the training ground for 4 hours today. I thought he was sitting there with Eddie Harris today. He's saying, the reporter's saying, if we don't, well, he don't know. He's just like us, isn't it? They said if he doesn't, if Isaac basically doesn't, if Newcastle don't get any signings, yeah, they'll have to try and make him stay, but they will. That's it then. I'm going to be shooting off then, bro, guys. I'm going to shoot off. There's nothing there. Just, you know, there's no news and nothing. So I'm going to head off. Thanks, everybody who joined us anyway, guys. Big up to everyone. I want to thank everyone for joining us. That's it. I'm going to be off. Get out, guys. Big up. If any news breaks, I will be back. Okay? Any news breaks, I will be back. 100, but at the moment there's nothing. You just gotta wait. See you later, guys. Big up.
Where our